Well, in fact, there's news coming in that the Defence Ministry has denied Wing Commander Pooja Thakur's discrimination charge. According to sources within Defence Ministry, Thakur was offered permanent commission 4 years ago. The Wing Commander expressed unwillingness for permanent commission at that time, and the matter is not of gender bias, according to what sources are telling us, but of seeking a second chance for permanent commission. Jugal Purohit now joins us live on that story. Jugal, is it not... Is it completely untenable or unfeasible or not allowed under the rules of service for Pooja Thakur to seek another chance at a permanent commission?
That precisely, Padmaja, is the question. What I am given to understand by Defence Ministry sources is that in the batch of Wing Commander Pooja Thakur, there were 12 women officers, including her, and of those 12, 10 have already got permanent commission. So this is a justification that I am given to understand is a proof that there is actually no gender bias that exists. In fact, the Indian Air Force has actually cleared all streams possible for women officers, perhaps much more, or actually much more than what the Indian Army or the Indian Navy has done. So this is an argument. This data is what the Defence Ministry sources are telling us is a proof that there is absolute intent. The problem is, they say that it's about the willingness, it's about merit, and it's about vacancies. Now, if the officer concerned had actually indicated her unwillingness towards being granted permanent commission, then there's obviously no way that you can go back in time and retrospectively make amendments, because there are other batches who are now being considered, and that would have immense administrative implications. I'm also given to understand, Padmaja, by sources that Pooja Thakur had actually sought premature retirement, but had withdrawn her application just a few days back when her term in the Indian Air Force was coming to a closure. So it does seem that there is much more than what meets the eye. It isn't a plain and simple case of a woman being discriminated against, or so believe sources inside the Defence Ministry. One must also be very clear that it's actually under this government that all the three services have been asked to make more space, make way for women officers to come in. So this, and given the kind of profile that Wing Commander Pooja Thakur enjoyed, this obviously is going to hit a lot of people. It's also going to be a reality check for the Defence Ministry, which was making tall claims, but it does seem that in reality there is a situation which needs to be spoken about, a situation which will be presented, I'm given to understand, when after 4 weeks the Indian Air Force and the MOD's response is sought in the Armed Forces Tribunal. Back to you.
Also, any response at all from Pooja Thakur's counsel about why she had turned down that opportunity 4 years ago?
That precisely is the question we must be asking, Padmaja. Unfortunately, the council has chosen to speak to a news agency and not particularly to India Today to take these questions, but we will of course be getting back to them and asking them to clarify on these points as to why about 4 years back, when she actually had a chance to apply for permanent commission, when 10 other officers of her own batch actually made it to permanent commission, why is it that she had actually turned down the opportunity? And if she did that, then what is now causing a rethink?
All right, for now, Jugal Purohit, thanks very much for joining us. Very significant that now MOD sources are indicating that perhaps 4 years ago, there was an opportunity given to the Wing Commander to get permanent commission, although at that time she explained her unwillingness, she expressed her unwillingness to take up that opportunity. Now, sources also telling us that what has happened is not in any way related to gender bias, but it is of the Wing Commander trying to seek a second chance for getting permanent commission, and that is not possible at this time.